right, what up? All right, I'm taking a second to get situated. Welcome in. If you are here, tell me where you're messaging me from, please and thank you. Hi, Angel. Hello. All right, so yeah, hope you guys are well. I'm about to do a thing. I've had a full day, of course. I was hoping to have a day of stillness today to be a little more composed and mindful, but I also know that that's not really how life happens sometimes. And our best self is our most authentic self. So that's what we're going to strive for today with our meditation when we get into it. I need to do a few more things. So I'm going to pop around or whatever. Oh, here, I have an idea. Let's do this. Okay. And I will be back shortly. Just see if you can get in your flow a little bit, find your vibe. You know, if you're a dancer, then dance. If you're not, then start to gather yourself. But hey, I'm excited to meditate with you guys today. If there's anything you would like mentioned specifically, you can drop it in the chat. If you're on the replay, you could still also do that because most likely I'm going to do this again. And so if you guys give me ideas for the things you want, I'll definitely include that. Today, you're in luck if you would like some, maybe a new angle, let's call it that, around anxiety, insecurity, resentment, bitterness, burnout, those kinds of things. So just give me 1 second. Go ahead and, like I said, I have to sigh a breath of relief as well as I get myself situated. But we will start the thing very shortly. Nice. All right, this is fun. Let's begin. Okay, so using breath work is an important tool to gain control of your mind and your consciousness. And I just did 10 push-ups to get the blood flowing, and I'm feeling fantastic. So I'm going to lead with my vulnerability. I'm just going to be authentic and honest, and that's just what I'm going to do. So I'm feeling a bit of tension in my neck and shoulders, which is fine. That's pretty common for me. But yeah, things are getting better and better. And there we go. Yeah, you got to be careful about the rat race. The rat race will get you. But yeah, so today I want to talk a little bit, kind of build some background around authenticity, my journey, what it's taken to get me to this point, and like, what what I see on the horizon and what I think is coming. So again, this is not really about me. This is actually about you. Yeah, here recently I've been meeting really, really awesome high vibrational people that just their spirit will lift you up. And it's a thing that happens. And like, my faith is growing and it's being built. And there's people around me whose faith is growing and it's being built. And there's so many details I could give you, but I won't. I'm just gonna leave it there. And you can always ask more if you would like more information. So yeah, consciousness is it's like awareness. It's not exactly the same, but when we become conscious of our breath, we become more integrated with our being, the flow of who we are, and just the motion of our being and how we move through our days and weeks and those cycles. So yeah, I just want to share a little bit. I'm going to try to keep this to 30 minutes. And yeah, this is definitely an experiment. So got my guy on my shirt, Albert Einstein. And I guess you could say he's been a mentor. I definitely have studied his work and wanted to understand the true nature of reality and taught physics for 9 years. And yeah, so it was cool. But everybody's on a journey, right? And your authenticity is like your note. We're all building a harmony together, like we're playing a big stringed instrument, and your job is just to tune to your note. Okay, your job is not to tune to someone else's note. My hope is that I can kind of be myself, and that authenticity, like me in my string, being tuned in, will help you be tuned into your string, right? So we're not trying to make duplicates of anyone or copies. We're just we want to integrate all the parts of ourselves, right? And so unconsciousness are things that we disown. We'll put them on other people and say like, I don't like this about them, and it may be something about you that really actually makes it bother you so bad that you're unwilling to own up. And we all have this. I'm pointing fingers at myself. I'm just reminding you all that perception is an inside out game, and our emotions, like the color of our emotion, is like a lens, and it affects our perception of the world. So our hope is to remove distortions and those sort of things. And I am getting settled in. You're going to notice in a minute. You're just going to notice a shift in me. My shoulders are probably going to sort of do that. So we're about to get into the meditation. I'm standing, but you can sit or lie down and get comfortable. Um, yes. So I hope you guys enjoy. First, okay, no, there's a few more things. Okay. Gonna take about 10 or yeah, let's do 10. We're gonna do 10 big belly breaths. Just breathe in, breathe out, and just I'm already starting to feel that tension in my shoulders, which I can release. Yes. Okay. So rescuing animals, there's this there's a rescue, a rehabilitation, and a release. And this is how we take wild animals that are injured and we restore them to health and we release them back to their native habitat. And it's a beautiful part of getting to be human is getting to help animals in distress and other humans in distress. I've learned recently about isolation. You know, there was we've all. I'm going to say this. All right, here comes my certainty. Here comes my clarity. Okay, I've been dancing around it for a minute, but we went through a collective trauma. Okay, we were traumatized. Humanity or whoever, the nation, whatever. There's different levels we could discuss how people were traumatized. But the fact is, many of us are feeling hopeless, maybe, um, resentful, bitter, maybe, right? Maybe insecure, anxious, and rejected. These are things that some people have been feeling lately. And what we're going to do is we're just going to move some energy around, and I hope that you all find what you came here to find, which is authenticity of identity, right? So I've been learning about my identity and basically who God says I am, right? We have this idea of who we think we are. And I can go on and on about that as well. But I want to keep the whole thing tidy under 30 minutes. So I won't go into that as much. But there comes a moment in your life when you begin to understand why you had to suffer. And you start to realize in your heart that the struggle gives you strength and you are bigger and stronger than any obstacle you face, right? And that's what I've been through. I've seen miracles now. I've got to be a part of them. I see people that aren't doing well in the hospital that doctors are like, yeah, it's not looking good. And no, like, there's something so much bigger. And I want to help you borrow my eyes and feel my faith because my faith is a really good place right now. And that feels really good to say because we went through a dark chapter and there was also collective trauma that put us all maybe in a spot where like emotionally like our heart posture, right? Like what is in your heart? And some of you may be walking around with some unconscious pain and bitterness, which I was until earlier today. I went to church at Heartland Church and it was a really cool service, by the way. So you can check that out at heartlandchurch.com if you're interested in some of those sermons. But it's actually a movie and Kevin Hart is in it. And yeah, the series is called At the Movies. So like it's actually a movie you're watching at church. But anyways, so yeah, sometimes there's this hidden emotion and we just want to move it, clear it, flush it, okay? And then we're gonna move in some new energy. And it's just who God says you are. God says you get to know the zeal and the joy and the peace that surpasses understanding, right? Because you could look at the world and say, hey, things are messed up. And here's what I'll say. Everyone's okay, your interpretation of reality is relative, it's subjective. Okay. And so you can ask witnesses who saw the same event, and they will have seen completely different things. Okay, this is just true. It's the nature of perception. So you have this lens you get to see through, and in order to become authentic, we have to figure out why we get triggered, what sucks about it, and like what do we need to look at within ourselves. Okay, so this is the work that I've been doing, and it is can be heavy. It's definitely deep work. Okay, so we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to connect with the deeper level of our own calm, clarity, and yeah. So we're about to do some breathing because it helps open you up, and I might do a little motion. I'm standing. You can stand if you want, but yeah, it's a good day to be alive, and tomorrow's not promised. So here I am going live. Me, the perfectionist who would like to edit and do post production and do other things. But I decided just to be raw and be real and just say, hey, I want to connect with you guys. I want to serve more. What I've seen is important, and it's not. Yeah, it needs to be shared. That's the message. All right, so I'm gonna start by saying, hey, God, source, if it's up to me and my human ability, skills, emotion, nothing will change. But if you could prepare the heart of this person, participant, if you could make the connections and do what only you can do, I'm here to do what only I can do. And I'm stepping up, I'm stepping forward obediently. This is one small step. So it's nothing, but it's for you. I would like you to guide me, move me, and allow me to speak, use my tongue, or just help me to not say the wrong things, help me to be take me out of the vein of despair and put me into the vein of destiny. This is a we're quantum surfing, baby. Okay, so you're about to catch a wave. We're gonna get the wave going, and yeah, it's gonna be about let's say 10 minutes. And I hope you can connect with this other part of yourself, and I hope that you find the peace that surpass understanding. Right? There's this place inside of you beyond what the external world can touch, and if you connect with that place, you it gets good. Your worship gets good. You start to feel whole again. You start to feel like there's a reason behind the madness, right? Okay, let me pop this on, and I'm going to get you started. Okay. Om. So the hypnagogic state is like a daydream. It's like going straight into dreaming from awakeness. It's called the hypnagogic state. Some people have experienced it before. Um, and you can just put yourself to sleep too. You are the observing presence. You're not the body, just for right now. And, you can close your eyes, roll your eyes back, and really just let go. Yes, breathing into that depth feels wonderful. You can start to breathe a little more and move into the tension you may feel somewhere. Okay. And welcome to multidimensional Earth. Okay. This is a place where we understand more of the dimensional variables of our reality and creation and your being. It's like, don't be one dimensional, be well rounded. And that requires the inner journey. It requires looking with yourself to find what's your vision of success? What is your authentic identity? Who are you? Listen, you will die one day. I hope it's the long time from now, but you will die one day. And I think in the moments right before you go and pass over, before you pass over, you'll you'll want to know if you lived for yourself or if you lived to please others. If you spent your whole life pleasing others, what if you don't connect with who you're supposed to be? Your purpose, your mission in life. There is something you bring to life that only you can bring to life. This is your signature system or signature strength or whatever it is. I want you to connect with it. There are these major shifts happening on Earth, and what's in the news doesn't cover everything. It's actually, a lot of it's not true. Yes, let it out. You're about to feel whatever was capped in your heart. It was hidden. It could be bitterness, resentment, rage, whatever. Okay. We're going to heal your heart right now. Okay. We're going to ask God, who can connect heaven and earth, like, give us new hearts, give us new minds, give us fresh eyes to see the world with fresh eyes, and give us new hearts, like new energy, and like, boom, let's move this trauma, let's move these iniquities, let's flush it. And this energy is going to move. And if it won't move for you today, right now, I hope that it moves for you in the next 7 days or less. And that you will begin to have realizations that lead you to this level of authenticity, that you begin to know really why you're here. Like, you begin to know your purpose, and it starts to feel really, really good. Okay. So I want you to imagine a place. This place is called the Greater Earth. And it could be like slightly in the future on this earth, okay? But let's call it an alternate ending. Some people would be like, "Oh, it's a different timeline," or there's people using all kinds of language, and I want to be really cautious with the language I'm using, because I believe what I'm saying to you is the truth. Um, at least it's my truth. This is the truth that I've experienced, and I do believe the truth is absolute. But each of us can only, through our perception, give a subjective take on that absolute, and that's why it takes different kinds of people. That's why the world, right? That's why we need your authentic self to show up. Okay. So if you would be interested in a purpose driven payday, if you'd be interested in living your purpose all the time, or just living with purpose for a day and just forgetting your addiction to devices, like, hi, mm, 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 forget that. When you're gone, you'll, right, like what matters most needs to matter most. And we make that a priority. And I'm thankful to heaven above, God the Creator, for giving me another day of life. God is in the breath. We're about to hold our breath. And if you want to know what it feels like to be separate from God, like to not know God, just hold your breath for 3 minutes. Okay. You will begin to feel the desperation of that separation. Okay. I just, I love you guys. I hope this, I'm sure this will land for the right people. I'm sure this will find the right people. Some of you, this is not for you today. I would love to connect more with y'all, and this process is going to get so much better. Iteration is like boom, 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 try again, try again, try again. Keep trying, don't give up. So here I am going live. I'm really intending this talk for you could be like 18 to 35-year-old neurodivergent, um, multi-dimensional mind, like you have trouble working for big corporate or big tech or big box organizations, like it doesn't feel authentic to you, and you want to find the reason you're on this earth. You're looking for your purpose. Okay. I'm going to tell you, it's an inside out game. This is an inside out game to find your purpose. And we're now going to get into it. So imagine a place called Greater Earth. There's a version of you that is exactly who you're supposed to be. That version of you is ready to emerge like tomorrow. there's a part of your brain called the reticular activating system. This is part of the brain that like controls your anxiety and like you have this other part of your brain called the amygdala, and it kind of determines your emotional regulation. And right now, we're about to make your nervous system an ally. So we're going to take whatever you had going, we're going to flip it around. If you've been feeling anxiety and pressure and depression and tension and whatever, bitterness, resentment, we're going to just, like a bottle of champagne, we're going to pop the cork and you're going to feel this exhilaration and zeal and joy. And it's breath. You just breathe. Exhale it all the way out, and then we'll hold it. Miracles happen when you move. Heaven is coming in this room. Yes, the God of miracles is real. The God of miracles still exists. You guys. Oh, man. I have so much hope. I have so much hope. So many good things are working together. Romans 8:28, all things are working together. So many changes are happening simultaneously. Like you can't know how good it's going to be in 10 years. Now I know there's some hype. There's some people hyping you. They're trying to get your gears turning, and it's working, but not today. We're going to cancel that. We're going to cancel anxiety. Goodbye, anxiety. 2022 is the year I broke up with anxiety. Okay. If you're with me, say I agree. Like, that's it. This is it, anxiety. We're letting you go. Anxiety serves a purpose. Okay. It's not really anxiety, it's like eagerness. When you get anxious, it's probably because you need to make a plan. And if you don't know what plan to make, ask a better question. Okay. Spirit will lead you, Spirit will guide you. This is your Father in heaven who gave you the Holy Spirit. Like, close your eyes, look up. Heaven is above you. Humble yourself, get down on your knees. Whatever your religion is, whatever your faith is, like, get connected to the ground, get connected to the earth, get lower, be humble. Like, why do you think you know anything? I'm telling you that this is a multidimensional place. And all it really means is that, some people say the devil's in the details. And what they really mean is you got to get into the specifics. You can't be general. You can't generalize. You can't judge people can't judge a book by its cover. Some of these cliches are real because they're real. They're true. Okay, so there's a place called Greater Earth. It's an imagined place within you. You can go there anytime. And you can get guidance too. You can ask a really good question, and your human imagination is like a way of receiving an idea. It's like a fragment of an impression or an impression from God. And you can get a God idea. You don't think thoughts, you receive thoughts. Okay. So in just a minute, we'll be in the receiving place. And you're going to say, God, what do you need to show me? And then we're going to wait. And I believe that you will receive a piece of information that you need that leads to more of your authentic identity. And that's why I'm here. It's been a good day. I hope to bring more focus next time, concentration. But we are who we are, and we've got what we've got. And God is so good. Let's say the universe is so good. For those of you, well, if you're still here, then you're in it to win it. You believe. So thank you for being a believer. We will start the meditation any moment. All right. Goodbye insecurity. Goodbye anxiety. Goodbye bitterness and resentment. Goodbye rejection. Okay. We're going to heal these places within ourselves. You cannot change the past, but what you can do is change how you feel about the past. And that's really where we unlock the parts of us that we have disowned. Right. And so goodbye bitterness. Goodbye burnout. Hello harmony. Strong, steady, confident, certainty. Okay. All right. So anyone listening to this, I prayed for this video, and I prayed for you. And yes, you're welcome. I'm just being me, and that's good enough. And I am far from perfect. I might look perfect from far. My beard does not look perfect today, but there's no insecurity. There's no doubt left in me. You know, people want to say, "You believe in God?" And I say, "No, no, 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 no. I do not believe in God. I know God. I have seen God move in my life. God turned my life around." Okay? So here I am. And in just a minute, you're going to get a chance to feel a fresh wave. It's like we're going to surf, quantum surfing. You're going to get a good vibe, and it's going to go throughout the rest of your day. And I hope it goes throughout your whole week, really. And yes, so I trust now the Creator to help me co-create a meditation experience. Thank you, God, for Jesus and what He did for the world, and the fact that more light can come into the world now, which is wonderful. Amen. Cool beans. Let me shake it out. Let me shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. I'm now cutting cords across all space-time and dimensions to any darkness, illusions. I'm now patching any energy drains and removing any energy parasites from your energy field. Okay. Really, God is, but I get to speak. I have been blessed. I've been anointed. People have laid hands on me, and they trust me. They trust me to use this power for good. So here's the deal. I want to help you. So yeah, let's just see what happens. So cutting cords across space, time, and dimensions to any darkness, illusion, lower vibratory emotion such as insecurity, shame, go away, shame, bye bye, shame, guilt, bye bye, guilt. Okay. Romans 12:2. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Don't be conformed to this world. It's dark, it's fallen. You know what's unique about this world? Well, not unique, but you know what's interesting? The first human was a murderer. Okay? There's a story about people being messed up, man. Like, we're all messed up. We're in a fallen place. Okay? So don't be of the world. Let's renew your mind right now. Be fresh. A fresh fountain is going to well up inside of you. It's emotions, it's your human heart. Okay? Yes. Cutting cords to codependent relationships, cutting cords to bitterness and resentment in our hearts. It could be for a person because of a rejection. It could be at an entire group of people. You're feeling bitter, you're mad, you're angry, it's just holding you down. Okay. And we want to get to a place of acceptance. Like, it is what it is. We can't change it. So, like, maybe you're not happy with something that recently happened, an elected official or whatever. And you're like, man, and you're just harboring this negativity, and it's time to move it. And you know that, and I know that. So yes, patching energy drains and removing energy parasites. Mentally, physically, spiritually, any of that. Okay, so strong determination is a place where stillness emerges. And in a world full of distractions, it can be tough. It can take more than 30 minutes to find it yourself. Typically, I can do this work in 10 minutes if I'm not trying to talk it out with someone and overthink it. But you know what? Cutting cords to overthinking, cutting cords to the ego, cutting cords to making this about me. This is not about me. I'm here for you. And I hope to do more meditations in the future. So yeah, we're going to get good at visualization. You're going to go deeper in yourself. You're going to reach a place the external world can't touch. I call it breathwork breakthrough. Yeah. And maybe we're not going to do it together today. I guess today's a little bit more of me getting some instruction out of my own mind and out of my own way. But I want you to do this yourself. You can do it in 3 to 10 minutes a day. Uh-oh, I think my daughter's coming downstairs. I'm so glad this is live. I'm not even going to try to edit any of this video. I'm real. I'm going to be real with you guys. This is real life, and I love you. Things are going to get better. I promise. There are people sending you hype. Listen, you can have a personal economy. You can lead your family in a way where your confidence and your certainty is it's a path. It's protection, it's provision, it's right. Like, be aligned, get vertically aligned, and talk to the Father, talk to the Mother. Like, maybe you need to heal the Mother energy in you too, like the Holy Spirit, and maybe you need to heal the Father energy as well. And these things are they're now being restored and renewed and updated and upgraded. Your operating system and your mental inventory are now going to be in the upstairs room mental inventory. Okay, there's the upper room, there's the lower room. The lower room is a dark and dirty basement. The upper room is a light and airy, white, shiny place. And some of you whose imagination is good, you're going to start like dipping into these lower brain states where you can kind of imagine this description, right? And so we'll begin again over and over, and we'll come back and we'll go in a little deeper. We'll go back, we'll go in a little deeper. And it feels so good to just actually feel the Holy Spirit. Like, I, for maybe 35 years of my life, didn't feel it. Nah, that's not true. Not true, not true, not true. For 24 years of my life, I didn't feel it. For 11 years of my life, I had a conflicted relationship with it. But hey, we all are on a journey of growth, integration, healing, learning, and actually our destinies are linked. Like, we all do better when you give who you are, when you share yourself with the world. Someone else gets to be more authentically themselves, and that's the whole point that I'm doing this. So I hope it connects. I hope it lands. So yeah. I'm gonna switch this real quick. Let's switch over here. And so maybe I should have been over here the whole time. Yeah, dude, don't overthink it. Just be you. Do your very best. You can flush your feelings, right? Like, we carry the burdens. If you're like me and you try to keep it together for everyone, you try to do all the things and help serve your community, family, everyone. You feel the bonds, the attachments, the burdens of people. You feel these bonds, and you need to clear them. You need to ground them. You need to flush it, is what I say. Flush it. Just boom, get it gone, and let's get a fresh new spirit. And so I want to jump. I want to run. I'm starting to feel like super on top of the world, and can't believe I tried to explain a bunch of stuff to you. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Don't overthink it, you guys. Don't overthink it. It's all good. We're headed towards a greater earth. There is an alternate ending to what you may have thought was actually going to happen, right? Like, just because you have a belief, and if your belief doesn't line up with reality, okay, some people call that delusion. And, Einstein said reality is an illusion, albeit a persistent one. What he really meant was reality is subjective, and so your perception is a filter on what you observe. And also, quantum physics has showed us, well, you can actually influence events with your expectations as well. So it's sort of like we're in a mental reality. Like, your mind affects the probability of what can occur. Like, people that say they're lucky tend to be more lucky than people that say I'm not lucky. And that is just, from my experience, seems to be true. Okay. So yeah, we're good. Energy is real. Everything is energy. You have an attitude and an effort. That's all you've got. At the end of the life, that's all that'll matter. That's all you'll need to think about is, what was my attitude? How's my effort? And if you give what you came to give, graduation, baby, let's go. Moving up the ladder, right? And so that's the goal. That's where we're all going. We're all going that way. You are going to call your authentic self in right now. You being a spiritual person that you are, who's done more than 3 years of, development, you're the person this is for. Yeah. There's a version of you, an alternate version of you. There's an alternate version of you in your mind. Let's call it your best self or your brightest and best self. This is a person who yeah. You can be your brightest and best self. Don't give up. Hold on a little longer. What don't kill you only makes you stronger. It's all good, baby. We are creating, I'm telling you, borrow my energy if you want, borrow my eyes. We are creating a healthy, holistic subculture within a sick society. Get that in your mind. There is a holistic and healthy subculture within a sick society that already exists. It's thriving and flourishing. This culture is already moving. It's alive. Healthy, holistic people. People that understand food is your primary nutrition. No. Food is your primary medicine. Breath is your primary nutrition. You can go a week or weeks without eating. You can't go 10 minutes without breathing. Okay? Breath is your primary nutrition. When you understand that, you're going to start eating light. You'll eat less. You'll start to do a little breath work. You'll start to go a little crazy. People will be like, this dude's gone crazy. Who cares what they think? It's not their game. You play your game. Stay in your lane. It's like The Sims. What are you going to do? Write your story. You're going to write your story. In just a minute, you're going to do what? You're going to say, hey, source, what do I need to know? What's in my heart that I need to uncap? Let it flow. Flush it. Here we go. Oh, no. I haven't rhymed in years. I didn't even mean to. I really found my flow because I didn't even mean to plan that. It just started coming out. This feels so good. I haven't found my flow in years. Okay. Whoa, we're on 44 minutes. We're just getting turned up, I guess. But hey, I'm happy to have you here, Angel. Angel is here. I would love more angels. Come to me. All the angels. Everybody. Call in your angels. You have a guardian angel, okay? Everybody does. Call them in. Talk to them. Get some guidance. We need people to step up. There's no urgency. It's not even a pressing issue, right? Like, people are already stepping up. No one feels pressure to do that. All of those emotions that you're holding are going to be upgraded right now from guilt or shame, okay, or hate, anger, bitterness, resentment, all of that, okay? I'm flushing it now to the center of the earth. It's now being upgraded, updated, renewed, evolved, sent back to you. Okay, now it's back. It's yours again. But you learned what you needed to learn from it. So you got the lesson. It's in your head. You know what happened. You know what led you here to this moment, okay? And that energy served its purpose. So it's gone. It went down. We flushed it. Boom, evolved it. Now you get replaced with a fresh energy. And that fresh energy is going to grow more and more throughout the next week. So you're just going to start feeling better and better every day. And I know this. I believe it. So yeah, quantum surfing. I don't know. I'm calling it quantum surfing. And I think I'm going to do another quantum surfing meditation where I have an hour to prepare instead of walk in home from church and try to put all the things together, all the things. And, but yep, that's it. So I feel like it's done. I feel like it's complete. For me, at least. We didn't even begin, but it's over. It's done. So, yeah, it's been fun to walk around in my mind. Thanks for joining me. Yes, that was an actual sigh of relief. It's over. It's done. It's over and it's done. Just looking out the window. Taking it easy. So it's a bittersweet symphony, you guys. Trauma's real. It happens. But we can always fight back. We can always bounce back. We can always, all you can control is your attitude and effort. That's what you've got. Okay. We are who we are. You've got your attitude and your effort. You've got your authentic identity. You want to be mad? Be mad. Be mad then. Okay. But if you're going to be mad for good reason. Okay. I'm kind of getting tired of people raising their voice instead of improving their argument. Like, I want to teach the next generation to think scientifically. I want to teach the next generation to embody their truth, right? Like, I want the next generation to have hope. I want the world to be better. I want to leave it better than we found it. I want my daughter to have a better world than I have. And I need y'all's help. Okay? We can do this together. And I'm here. I showed up. This is it. This is my first day of me showing up. And my message is going to get so dialed in and crystal clear in the next few days. But yeah, I'm thankful for you. Thank you for joining me and tuning in. This was fun. This was my first time going live on YouTube. So if you were here, you witnessed it. And Heavenly Father, thank you for today. Thank you for my faith family, the prayer warriors, the spiritual people, everyone that's prayed for my family and everyone that's praying for this evolution of consciousness that's happening on Earth or whatever's happening. I trust that things I know that we can't comprehend. It's like vocal expression is like a very primitive form of communication. So, people that speak about ideas, people that dream big, they turn on the dream faucet, okay? Let it start dripping. People that dream big also take action, okay? You can turn on the dream faucet as full as you want and it'll fill your tank. It will. But be a dreamer that's a doer. Let's take action together. My hope is that we can. Somebody's dropping some spam. Yes, yes. Woo! I got spammed. I'm a YouTuber now. Funny, funny. What up, Charlie? I mean Charles. I know you're, more mature, dignified than back in the day. Yeah, you can call me Brock now, dude. You can. You're definitely way over 18 now, so definitely can call me Brock. Man, it feels good today. It got cold, which I like. It's a change up at least, so that was cool. I'm glowing. I think it's the window. Could be the glare. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm glowing. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. And I could talk for hours if I started to try to unpack some of my trauma, but I don't really want to today. My trauma's not even bad. I am such a wimp and a wuss. Like, some of y'all have suffered real trauma. Like, I just have had some. I mean, I've had some trauma, but we all have. We all have. But our struggles strengthen us, and so that's why I'm here to share more of my story. But yeah, we're all good. And I do hope to share a meditation soon. Concise, like a boom, start, press play. It's a meditation. Today I had that in mind. This is more of a precursor, I guess, like a just a conversation that I'm having with myself. But that meditation that I promised will maybe tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Yeah, I might go live tomorrow. Why not? But it's been 50 minutes and 50 seconds, and I'm live, you guys. This is cool. So, of course, now I want to go obsess over how I can improve my process, and because that's something I do. But it's, I mean, what's good, Charles? Like, tell me, where are you coming from? Like, where are you viewing from? He probably went to sleep on me. You're out in LA now. Okay, that's what's up. It's always sunny and 70 in LA. What's it like right now? I bet. No, it's sunny and 64, I bet. That's amazing. I love when the sun is shining through my window, and it's weird it got caught. Like, I guess it just so happens to, yeah, shine. Delightfully cold. I love that. I like delightfully cold. That's basically, that's how I feel about it too. It's like, oh, that's chilly, but it's like I feel alive at least. So there's that. Um, but yeah, all is well here in Texas, and yeah, more coming soon. I want to share more. Why not? Why not? And here in a little while, when you guys go and you do your meditation, and you're talking to, okay, what am I? Well, yeah, thanks for asking. I am excited about a number of things. I have just developed what I would call my signature system. I ran a free challenge called 21 Days of Thanksgiving last year, starting on the 4th of November and all the way up to Thanksgiving. That idea became a group called Best Life Now. And that idea I've been working on for the last year to create a framework to have your best life now. Because sometimes people are like unconsciously competent. And what it means is like you can ask somebody that's really good at sales, like, hey, what's it take to be good at sales? Like, how do I make sales? And they're like, just be yourself, just be confident, blah, 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 whatever. And like somebody tries that, but it doesn't work for them. Right. And so that's what I would call unconscious competent. And so we start doing this deep work, which is what I was talking about earlier in the call, where you start to like learn about yourself and your personality and your motivation. And so I've really been diving deep to understand myself and what is going to make me feel successful. Because ultimately that's the only thing that matters is like, if you, by your own definition of success, view yourself as successful, you're a success. It does not matter what anyone else says about you. Right. So I am who I am. We are where we are. And yeah, my beard needs a trim. I'm just a regular guy that needs a little trim, and we're all just regular people. But honestly, I have so much hope, and hope's not even enough. Like hopes and prayers isn't enough anymore. It's about action, and I know that I am going to find and attract action takers that want to. Hi, what are you doing? Okay, all right. I'm just doing a little live, but I'll be done soon. Okay, great. I'm glad you don't need my help. Wonderful. Whew. Yes. So, boom, boom, boom. Meditation. Ask a better question. Higher intelligence will meet you and answer your questions for you. It's like it's your own inner guidance, though. That's what's awesome. Your own inner guidance will answer these questions. And so, yeah. Hope you guys have a good one. I do need to feed my daughter. Well, what else, Charles? Is there anything else? Is there anything else you'd want me to mention real quick? It's been a while. How long has it been? Don't shave the beard? Okay. Okay. I was thinking about maybe just trimming or shaping, but you're right. You're absolutely right. I love my beard. Absolutely love it. And I don't really want to trim it. So it's pretty much what we're going to rock. I think I'm going to get a better painting. I like this painting, but thinking I'm going to upgrade that.
Dad, you're done.
And
Dad, that's not real guy. It's a video.
Yeah, there's people on there. I promise. This is my daughter, Emerson, rocking the Bucky sweater. Say something. Say hi.
Hi. I'm Beaver.
Yep, she's got her Bucky Beaver. Okay, alrighty. That's enough.
This is.
All right, well, I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you, 2004. This is Figment, yes. Figment, the purple dragon. He's like a figment of your imagination. So, yeah, great to see you, Charles.
I got a phone.
And she got a phone. So
It's
she's
real
gonna
and
share.
it has games and shows. And candy.
And she got candy. She found the taffy while Dad's busy.
And a pumpkin.
And a pumpkin. Yes. Well, I've been live for almost an hour, and I think my daughter needs, this taffy that we have is actually really good. I forgot the brand of it, but it's fancy. So, I want candy. Yes. I got to get my daughter fed. It's like time to eat, and got to get ready for school tomorrow. Well, enjoy the weather out in LA. The rest of you watching the replay, enjoy the weather where you are around the world. And yep. Yes, I hope you do catch the next live. That'd be good. It'll be cool. And I will be going live again because I would just, I don't know, keep it real. Like, don't hide behind post-production. I can post-produce really good. I'm going to upload a meditation I already did that is amateur, but it's still the best I can do. But I am going to keep going live because I have nothing to prove. I don't need anybody's approval. I mean, obviously it's nice to connect with people. And so I'm glad you're here. And let me put this music on real quick. I'm going to be right back. I want to finish the hour. Okay. My daughter went out the front door, if I'm being completely honest. So I need to go see what the heck she just did. But I'll be right back. What do you need? Pigment?
No.
My computer?
No, I need.
What do you need that for?
I need that thing to get some food for my picnic.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm just gonna close my live out, and if you need me to focus on you. Are you getting hungry?
I needed you.
Yes.
I'm gonna have
Real life is the best. We can hide behind Instagram filters and all that fakeness. Well, it's not fake. It's real. It's real. Your fake Instagram is real, and your real Instagram's fake. That's if you're like me. Like the funny things I want to post, I won't post on my name. I don't even post on anything actually. But love you. Peace. I'm out.